making in order to manifest everything that you desire. So if you're joining me live, let me know where you're from. If you're watching this on a replay, definitely let me know where you're from. And yeah, welcome. So before we start, if you would like to sign up for my 1:1 coaching, which is this kick-ass 30-day manifestation challenge where I literally make you understand the manifestation formula that works, sign up for my 30-day email challenge. The description or the details of the challenge will be available in the pinned comments, or you can send me an email at manifestwithneha@gmail.com to know more details. So, affirmations are one of the most powerful manifestation technique that you can use. It is extremely easy. It makes total sense. It's just so easy to do. You can do it when you're walking, you can do it when you're working, you can do it when you're sleeping. It's literally one of the easiest manifestation techniques out there. So, why does it sometimes feel like it's not working? Today, let's debunk that. Today, I'm going to give you some great pointers where you can understand the mistakes you might be making in your affirmation process that are causing you to not get results. So let's get started, all right? The first mistake is not being clear and then not being specific. What's the difference between being clear and specific? First of all, let's talk about not being clear. This is simply when you don't know what you're affirming for. So you are only relying on umbrella affirmations, meaning you're just repeating affirmations like everything is always working out for me. Uh, it's all getting better and I get my desires, and then these kind of umbrella affirmations, I'm healthy, I'm fit, and all of this, I'm rich. So you are using these affirmations, but you in your mind are not very clear about what it is that you exactly want, like exactly what it is that you want. So if that is the case, if you are not clear, then it's going to give you haphazard results. So basically, in that case, your affirmations are going to give you what results? The results for which you are ready at this point of time. The results for which your subconscious is already reprogrammed. Those are the kind of results that you are going to see when you are using very general affirmations and you are not very clear about your desire. So if you're joining me live, you can drop your questions in the chat and I'll have a lot of pleasure in answering them. So this was the first point, that you are not really very clear about what it is that you desire. The second is you're not specific. Now, let's say you are clear on what it is that you desire. You say, I want to be rich, but you're not specific, meaning how rich or maybe via what. So maybe you are not defining the specifics, right? Meaning, let's say you want to be rich and you are a salesperson. So all you are using is an affirmation saying I'm rich, but you are not defining that I would like to make, let's say, $1 million every month through my sales. That is being specific. That is telling your subconscious what it is that you want, right? So the first point, let's recap. You're not being clear and you're not being specific, and which means you're relying totally on umbrella affirmations like I want to be happy, everything works out for me. Your subconscious does not know what exactly it is that you want, which is why it is giving you results, but it is already results that you are already ready for, right? So get specific, get clear, write it down, whatever it is that you want to manifest. Now let's talk about the second mistake. It is not repeating your affirmation enough, meaning you got clear, you got specific, but you did not repeat it enough for the affirmation to actually get imprinted on your subconscious, which would then give you the results that you desire. So here's the process. If you've not watched my How to Reprogram Your Subconscious Mind video, I would highly suggest you go ahead after this live. Go ahead, watch that video. But what happens is Repetition is one of the most essential manifestation processes. Your subconscious mind gets reprogrammed via repetition. So you need to keep repeating and repeating and repeating your affirmations so that your affirmation or whatever it is that you desire can go ahead and get imprinted on your subconscious. That is when it can manifest. So you are not giving enough repetitions. Now, there was a question that I once was asked about robotic affirming, meaning, is there a specific number of repetitions that I need to put in? And the answer to that question is no. There are no set number of repetitions that can guarantee you results. All of us are different. I know that there is scientific research around any idea takes about 10,000 repetitions to get imprinted in your subconscious. But the point is, those 10,000 repetitions do not guarantee that you will actually physically manifest your desire. So, what happens is, those 10,000 repetitions that the scientific research is talking about will imprint the idea in your subconscious, but that is, a general study. That's a study of a very wide number of people, and for some people, they do not take 10,000 repetitions, others may need more. So, there is no specific amount of times where you need to repeat your affirmations, but you need to repeat them. You need to keep repeating those affirmations. This is the second mistake. The first one was not being clear specific, but the second one is the lethal one, where you are not repeating your affirmations enough. You need to repeat them till when? Till you get your desire and till that desire becomes common in your life so that you do not feel any level of fear or worry when it comes to your desire. All right. Now, the third affirmation mistake that people do is being negatively inclined with their affirmations. So instead of talking about what you want, you start talking about what you don't want in an attempt to keep it away from you. So, an example to this is, do you hate disease or do you love good health? What do you what are you more inclined towards? Do you hate disease or do you absolutely love being healthy more? I'll answer your questions, right? I'll just after I finish this point. So yeah, keep if you have any questions, keep asking them. I'll make sure to answer them. So being negatively inclined with your affirmation means that I hate poverty. So I'm asking things like, I don't want to miss on my bills. I hope I can pay my bills. You see, this is a negatively inclined affirmation. The problem is, whatever you hate, you get, and whatever you love, you get. So your affirmations need to be more positively inclined. They need to not create a negative feeling, and they need to be defined towards what you want rather than what you don't want, which is also in a way an answer to your question. The question is, I feel very cluttered while doing affirmations. One of the things is you could be using too many affirmations. This happens, every time I use more than 3 affirmations, I'm like, it just gets to my head, it gets too much, and I'm not able to concentrate on any one of the affirmations. So if that is your case, you should, just decide on 2 affirmations. If you really feel cluttered, right? Decide on one affirmation, repeat it for 5 minutes, and then move on to another affirmation. And if you have too many affirmations, I would suggest that you narrow it down to a very small set. Yeah, actually, you want to manifest so many stuff, and that makes me so restless. It's all right, right? You can manifest multiple desires, but initially, when you're starting to manifest, right, I would highly suggest that you pick the number one priority or 2 priorities, right? 2 affirmations which are absolute priority for you right now, or 2 desires which are absolute priority, and start manifesting them. Because, see, the point is, it should not take you too much time to manifest your desires. So when you get focused on one desire, you will manifest it quicker, and then you can start manifesting all of them. Try it. I know how you feel because I've been there too. I've wanted to manifest everything all at once only to have it create clutter, just like you said, that I want everything and you must get everything. Like that's law, right? That's the law of assumption. So what I would suggest is pick an umbrella affirmation which says I always get every desire that I want. So you can start with this one affirmation, because I'm assuming that if you are affirming for all these multiple desires, on a deeper level, all of those desires are already imprinted on your subconscious. So when you use this umbrella affirmation, I know one thing, I don't feel safe. So start using that affirmation. This is actually something I teach in my manifestation challenge. And if you sign up for services with me, but use that affirmation then. You need to feel safe. You can do some root chakra healing as well. That absolutely works. So one exercise that I did is that your root chakra is located at the very base of your back, right? So try relaxing it. See, that's where the fear comes from. You get cluttered. So try relaxing it. That's what's going to help you. But pick one or two desires that are absolute priority, and then you can use the affirmation, I feel safe, I'm safe. That's a very, very powerful affirmation. That is one umbrella affirmation that I absolutely suggest. So you can use that affirmation, right? I really hope this helps you. So next is using languages. Next mistake is using language you do not understand. Now, I'm a little bit conflicted on this topic, because on some level I know that we can understand whatever language we like, all right? But when you're using the affirmation, I would highly suggest that either you fully understand the meaning of the affirmation that you're using, two, you use affirmation in your language, because language really does not matter. It should not matter what language you're using, right? I mean, you can use an affirmation in another language, but it really doesn't matter. Language is not the thing. And you should be able to easily repeat the affirmation. It's not about you are using a language which you do not understand, which then makes it really difficult for you to repeat that affirmation, and then you're trying to learn that language so that you can repeat that affirmation. That's not what we are trying to do with affirmations or with robotic affirmations. We want to make it easy for us to use those affirmations. So basically, there is no magic in some other language affirmations, right? Use an affirmation in a language you can easily speak and easily understand. It will create the same magic that any other affirmation in any other language will do. See, it's not in your spoken word where the power of affirmation lies. It's in your intention and what you are focusing on when you affirm. That's the fifth mistake, but you can use an Italian affirmation for manifestation, or you could literally translate that Italian affirmation into Hindi or in your native language in English and get it, right? So it's not really about the language. I once had this question that I don't understand this language. Should I use a subliminal in that language? I'm like, of course you can use it, but why not try to use a language that you do understand? That's what is really going to make the difference, because you need to be speaking and repeating the affirmations. You want to make the process easy, repeat those affirmations. It's not about you making it so difficult that you give up on the affirmation process after a couple of days because the language, the verbiage is difficult and you're not able to repeat it, so it's causing problems, right? That's not what we want. We want it to be very easy. All right. So, all right, there's a question. I don't understand your question. I mean, see, look, your circumstances do not really matter. It doesn't matter how anybody else is involved. It really doesn't matter if anybody else is involved. It's not about others. I mean, I get your circumstances, but those circumstances do not really matter, right? It doesn't matter who else is involved in your situation or what happened or any of that. So the wrong answer turns into correct one. Why don't you use an affirmation that I get every answer correct? This is another one of those mistakes that I was talking about, right? And why are you worried about rechecking? I'm telling you, those circumstances do not matter. These are unrealistic worries. I'm sorry, it might sound rude, but these are unrealistic worries that you should really avoid. I mean, if you are going to fuel your worries, right, they are going to come true. If you are going to fuel your worries are going to manifest. Circumstances do not matter, really. That's all I'm going to say. If you fuel your worries, guys, if you're joining right now, this is about a question that I have on the live chat. But if you fuel your worries, they are going to manifest. So stop worrying. Why would there be a recheck? I've very hardly heard of a recheck on board exams. It's just a bit unrealistic. You see that the most likely thing that's going to happen is that the recheck is not going to happen and you're going to get good marks. Focus on positive affirmations. Negative affirmations do more harm than good. That's the point. Your affirmations, if your affirmation is negatively inclined, it is not going to help you. That's a mistake. So let's move on to the fifth mistake. The fifth mistake is not putting in enough intention. How to deal of not getting it? Can you reframe your question? Don't understand. See, fear. If you fuel fear, it's just like worry. It's going to manifest. So, do you want to manifest bad things? Do you want to manifest fear? I don't think so. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. I would highly suggest that you watch more videos about law of attraction, law of assumption. Check out my own videos. I have a lot of videos on the law of attraction, on the law of assumption, how the limiting beliefs are not real. Go ahead, watch those videos because when you get this information, right, when you get this information repeated in your head again and again and again, when you watch those videos and those videos that I have on my channel, at least I can, vouch for my channel. I don't know about other coaches, but at least for my channel, if you keep repeatedly watching my videos, right, every single day, if you spend 5-10 minutes, you will be able to create more belief in your own power to manifest your desires. Because I see so much fear, but that fear is literally your mind playing tricks on you. It's not real. It's not something that's going to manifest. Your fears are not real. They are just a trick that your own mind is playing on you to stop you from getting your desires. Fear, worry, doubt, these are manifestation killers. That's what I call them. They kill your manifestation. Why? Because they are, first of all, they are all a product of your mind. And secondly, they create negativity in your body. So you are not going to feel good, which is why you're not going to manifest it. Right? So just keep watching more positivity. Sometimes we just get bombarded with a lot of negativity in our life, which is why we end up manifesting bad things. It should not happen. You're not supposed to manifest bad things. Things are not supposed to go wrong for you. This is another topic. I think I'll make another live about what to do when you have a lot of fear. So I think that would really help you. So stay tuned with that. Stay tuned for that. Let's just cover the fifth point. That's your intention while affirming. So always have a positive mindset when you're affirming. Now, this is very easy for me to say, but if you have been following our discussion on fear, follow the advice that I was just talking about, that you need to develop a positive intention. Now, when situation is really going down, when bad things are actually happening in your 3D, I understand you are reacting to your circumstances. It's all right. But once that is cooled down, I want you to get back on track and manifest with positivity because that's what's going to manifest. Your general mood is going to manifest. So when you're creating your affirmations or when you are using your affirmations, have positivity in your mind. Think about how everything is going to work out for you. Think about how this affirmation is already working for you. Think about what you would feel like when this affirmation is already there, or I mean, this whatever you are affirming for has already manifested. So that's the kind of mindset you need to be in. You are not you're not using an affirmation to impress some god or impress the universe. No, you are literally using an affirmation to reprogram your subconscious and give you what you want, what you desire, and what you deserve. All right. So always use positively inclined affirmations. Always use affirmations that are positive in nature. Do not use affirmations that are negative in nature. Do not. Do not fear. Do not worry. I'm going to do a whole live on it because I know how this can happen. How our environment can affect us. But you need to be strong if you're really, really, wanting to manifest your desires. Be strong, because are you going to give up to your circumstances? Is my question. No matter how strong they are. Because you need to know that you create your circumstances. Your 3D reality is a reflection of your inner reality. All right. So always use affirmations positively. Make sure that whenever you are using your affirmations, there is a positive inclination. You are feeling into it. You're trying to feel into it. Because yes, I get it. When situation is bad, you are going to react to your 3D. That's all right. But when you are affirming for those 5 minutes, when you're not reacting to the 3D for those 5 minutes, when you're using an affirmation, can you bring into the feeling? Can you ask yourself, how would it feel like when this affirmation of mine is actually manifested? And that is going to change the manifestation game for you. That is going to change the affirmation game for you. So if you've stuck out with me till here, make sure to comment Master Manifester in the comment section to claim this energy for yourself. I always ask my people to do it so that you reprogram your subconscious with the idea that you are a master manifester. All right. If you would like to sign up for my 1:1 coaching, absolutely go ahead, sign up for it. I literally hold your hand, guide you towards your desires, and I also have a fail proof manifestation formula which always works no matter what your circumstances, no matter what your current mindset is. It doesn't really matter. The formula that I have absolutely works. And there are people who have manifested great marks, there are people who have manifested more money. I myself have gone viral, have manifested a lot of money using that formula. So sign up for it. You can find the details in the pinned comments if you're watching this on a replay, or you can find it in the description if you're watching this right now. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you press the bell icon so that you never miss out on another video, another live that I post. And yeah, make sure to comment if you have any ideas, if you have any questions that you would like me to cover for you in the future. So I'd absolutely love covering those questions for you. So make sure to comment, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.